Well, hey, happy February, happy Monday. This is February 1st, and this is the general weekly reading from February 1st to February 7th. And I love this set of cards. And so the first card is the Wheel, and this is about change and possibilities. Four of Feathers, look at that cute bear. This is Sanctuary and Rest. Nine of Shells, Gratitude and Fulfillment. King of Acorns, Optimism and Innovation. And then the Six of Shells, Sentiment and Joy. And so I love it starting out with the wheel because that's right. The wheel keeps on turning. We are in a process of evolving, growing, expanding. And as we step into this new month, we're stepping into Mercury retrograde. We just stepped out of the full moon. We're going to step into the new moon. That things are changing. And so have an eye. Where are things changing? Where are you ready to go with the flow? I love it when they have a water creature on these cards because this is animals that swim know how to go with the flow, and like the octopus, being able to sense the change of the temperature, knowing when things are flowing, watching the currents. This is the time to have the eye. What is it that you've been wanting to create? Have the eye to see it on the horizon, to see the things changing for that. And then run into it and make it happen. Nope. See the change. Be open for possibilities. Remember, what you ask the universe for, the universe knows the best way to bring it to you. So don't be like, well, if it don't happen like this, or I better have it. Okay, no. You can say, I wish it would happen like this, but I always say this or something better for the highest good of all involved. So what you've been wanting to create. And yeah, I know we still wearing masks. Okay, that's okay. That's be in the now. But we can still create from our sacredness, from our connectedness, from our holiness, and from our worthiness. Wearing a mask or COVID, that doesn't change the dynamic, mighty, powerful, energetic beings that we are. And that the 5D upgrade and all the changes that happened last year, that stuff's still going, and we need to move in it. Again, like the octopus, the wheel, knowing that things are in a cycle, and having that eye, and knowing the change in the temperature, and knowing when to go with the flow, to be ready to bring those about. And as we see that change coming, then we follow the example of the beautiful bear. And it's to rest and relax. Let the universe flow in as and through you. And be prepared. You know, if you ran a race and then the next day you were going to run a race, it wouldn't make sense to do two races in a row, right? So this is about preparing. You're asking. You've sown the seeds. You've affirmed. You've had your affirmative prayer. You see it on their horizons. Now rest and get in the best place ready to receive it. How do you continue to make room for those good things to come to you? The Nine of Shells. And this is about being grateful, having the eye to see what you have now, how far you have come, what are the doors that you have walked over, what are the bridge you walked over and some you had to burn because you're not going back that way. What is the support system you created? How have you done well in the midst of all these things with your weight loss plan, eating better, exercising? Congratulate yourself and be grateful for your family, for your sanity, for your job, for your car, for where you live, for excellent health, for food. Really take the time to realize that much of what we have now, we were asking for that before. And much of our dreams have already been fulfilled. And to have a grateful attitude. That gratitude will continue to open doors that will change and possibilities. And then we just rest in the sweet arms of the universe. The King of Acorns, I love this. Optimism and innovation. And this is as you are thankful. And as you have that eye to see, to begin to set your actions from your highest level, the king, the top of that deck, the King of Acorns, operate from a place of optimism and be ready to do something new. You know, if you always do what you always did, then you'll always get what you always got. You want something new, you got to do something new. You got to think new. You got to see new. You got to receive new. You got to communicate new. You got to interact new. It's got to be new, new, new. So be prepared from an optimistic attitude to then innovate. And then the Six of Shells. As we step into this new place, to remember your success. I ain't had no success. That's not true. You've succeeded in many ways. So to remember your successes, and then to be thankful for those. Remember how you wanted the things you prayed for, now you've got it. Be grateful for that. And let there be joy. The best way to bring the things that we want in our life is to go from a place of optimism, to be rested, to be open to possibilities, and to be grateful and joyous. And that's what this reading is, that as things are changing, as good fortune is coming our way, as the current and the flow are bringing things to us and taking those things from us that are no longer serving us, rest in the assurance. Rest in gratitude. Rest in positivity and optimism. And in joy. Namaste.